Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Lydia, and if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's bigger than that. Subscribe button. Dolly is taking up half my bed. If you are new here, subscribe, join the growing family, turn notifications on, and while you're down there, give me a thumbs up because it really just helped me out. Now, I did mention this in my last video, but sadly my channel has been removed from the YouTube partner program, which basically means I'm no longer earning any money off YouTube. So if you want to support me and keep this channel going, please head over to my Patreon. You get exclusive content twice a month currently. If it becomes bigger, I'll probably post once a week. Really mean a lot. If you don't want to become a member and you just want to send me a one-time donation, my PayPal is in the description down below. If you want my bank details to send me money directly, please ask me on one of my social medias: Instagram, TikTok, email address, Twitter, even Facebook. I have a Facebook page. I don't use it very often, but have it. Today I want to talk about my childhood trauma. I get questions asking what my trauma is, and there's not one simple answer. I've been through repeated trauma from different people and different circumstances and different types of trauma. But first, let's roll the intro. The first trauma I can remember is I was 4 or 5. I wasn't very old. Yeah, my first trauma was a sexual assault by my mum's boyfriend at the time, Al. Not L. I'm using letters because I don't want to trigger any memories off myself, and I don't want these people being tracked down and called names, and I just want to be fair to people. You know, he may have had sex with me, but I don't think he should be. He's served his time, you know. And while I don't think the punishment was big enough for the crime committed, in the eyes of the law he has served his time, and all I can do is hope that he regrets it. Obviously I've never made contact with this man, and honestly I doubt he even remembers me. The words he used for me were, "Let's play our special secret from mummy game." And I know people on Reddit are going to be like, oh, she's lying about her trauma, and I'm deliberately not going to check Reddit because Reddit is a horrible, horrible place. Second trauma I experienced was my mom abusing me. Now, I love my mom. I really do, and she has apologised to me for how it all went down, but it's so hard to let go of that because it took up so much of my life, and it's just hard. My mum basically used to hit me, kick me, shove me downstairs, shove me into a cupboard. She actually got my hairband at the time when the hairbands were in fashion, and she pulled it forward and smacked her hand against it so it went into my head, and I had an indent in my head. I've still got it here, right here, from where that was done. And after it happened she was like, you can't tell anybody, you gotta say you fell over and did it. And I did, because I didn't want to be taken away from my mom. You know, when you care and love someone, it's so hard to disobey them. So yeah, I was abused up until the age of 15. She never neglected me, but it certainly didn't help with anything. It just made everything so much worse. 10. Another trauma that I experienced when I was about 11 was I was bullied in school by R, and she followed me home, carved Lydia die in the front door, and basically would not leave me alone. She would follow me to the bus stop, she'd follow me to my friends, she would do everything she could. She'd hit me, she'd pull my hair, she tried to cut my hair off, and I was called every name under the sun, and it was horrible. I was bullied all through secondary school. I don't really want to talk about the bullying because it's not really a trauma. I'm over it. So the next trauma I faced was when I was 17. When my boyfriend jumped in front of a train. And his last words were, "This is because of you." Never felt as guilty as I felt then. And my mum literally had to move addresses because she kept getting death threats in the mail. So my mum had to move to get away from it. So yeah, that was a big trauma, and that one still affects me to this day. I hate getting on trains, I hate getting on undergrounds. Well, when I can, I travel by bus, or I just feel so... The next trauma happened when I was 20 and I got raped by multiple people. There was one incident where I got really drunk and I got thrown out of the club, and I passed out in the middle of a street with my skirt up to my stomach, and according to the police that I spoke to after this incident, I was left there, and then these people came up to the police and said they thought I was dead. And the police said that my underwear had been pulled down to my ankle, so I don't know what happened, but I know I didn't have good friends. Good friends wouldn't leave you in the middle of a street. At the very least, they could have got me out the street, but no. And the final trauma that I'm going to talk about in this video is my cocaine use. So I used to use cocaine, and the reason this is a trauma is because I did absolutely anything I could to get my hands on cocaine. Like, I loved it. It was my best friend, and big mistake that I made was trusting somebody who was older than me, and then in short I stole their cocaine, and then I got kicked out. So yeah, my trauma is just as valid as anybody else's. It's not a competition to who has the most trauma, and there is hope in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.